Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. I am Kareem Clemens. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for following me. Today is December the 13th, 2020, and I'm so excited to be here on another edition of Kobe, the new Kobe and Sheeny Day, right here on this day, Sunday, right here, right now. Okay? So let me just put that up there. All right, cool. So yes, so thank you guys for joining here on this day. Um, I know that it's a Sunday, and I'm so excited to be here. Please, if you guys have any comments, keep it cute. We're live on YouTube and we're live on Periscope. Okay. So yes, I'm just excited to be here again, and I had a program for you guys, but unfortunately, ASC always something changing. So I'm just going to touch bases on what I have done throughout the weekend, the weekday, weekend, and just collaborate with everything that was going on because I do know that I did get some feedback from what's going on in America and also what I see you see. And I know people were asking me about last when was the last time I did this show, and it was it was last month. It was when I had did the fake it until you make it. But then I did another episode after that, and then right after that, I just went and did another show on another platform. Well, same platform, different platform, like the Pretty Bitch Club or the Radio 911. Okay, so why is this called Sheeny and Kobe Day? Because let me just give you a history of Sheeny and Kobe Day. It was Kobe Bryant Day and Rasheen Crawford Day. And the reason why I picked Sunday is because Kobe Bryant, who you guys all know, basketball legend, passed away. And for those who know, Rasheen Crawford passed away in 2020. Kobe died in January, and my friend Rasheen Crawford, he died in August. So the Omega Studio News decided to bring to honor their life and legacy, to bring it together on Sunday. First it was Kobe Bryant, and then my friend passed on a Sunday, so I combined it together, and we just made it Kobe and Sheeny Sunday. Okay, so if you guys know or recall, January 26th, 2020 was the day that Kobe Bryant was killed. Kobe Bryant was killed with his daughter and also six other people in that helicopter crash in Calabasas, California. I can tell you it was 322 days from this date today. That's 321 days, 17 hours, 22 minutes, and 0 seconds. Okay. So if you want to break it down, that will show you the statistics of how long Kobe's been gone. He's been gone for 10 months, 46 weeks, 322 days. And let's break it down by seconds: 7,721 hours, 463,272 minutes, and 27,796,543 seconds. That's how long Kobe Bryant has been gone from us on that day he left us, which was Sunday. Okay? And now Sheeny, I call him Sheeny, but you guys know him as Rasheem Crawford. My friend Rasheem passed away over the summer. He passed away before his 30th, his 20, I'm sorry, 39th birthday. We have the same birthday, so in the same month. So when he passed, it was kind of shocking to me and to everybody else. So at this time, I want to say shout out to Tamika, his sister. I want to shout out to his brothers, Will, and Sharif. Okay, and also I want to shout out to all his friends and family. Shout out to my friends, Sarah, David, Sammy, Elias, Natasha. Uh, Shout out to you guys who actually we all knew Sheeny and we all actually shocked the hell out of us. So what I'm doing is I'm going to keep his name alive, which I always do when I discuss my gaming, because he was a big support for my gaming, and also here dedicated the Sunday to him. So yeah, so my friend Sheeny, he's been gone for 126 days. That's 26 days, 17 hours, 26 minutes, and 4 seconds. So that's a breakdown of 4 months, 18 weeks, 126 days. Um, we're counting 3,017 hours, 181,034 minutes. And he's been gone for 10,862,076 seconds. Okay, so again, on this day, Kobe and Sheeny Day, right here, we honor their life and their legacy. Okay, so again, welcome to this edition of all new Kobe and Sheeny Day, right here. Now, before I continue, I'm going to because I really don't have a I didn't really have this planned down, like planned, because the presentation that I was working on, it's not working right. So I'm just going to try my best, and I'm going to give you guys some updates on what I was discussing on 12/11/2020, and that's what's going on in America. That was on season 1, episode 3. Okay, and I want to touch some bases off of that day, and then a little bit on to the breaking news and the trends across the country and across the world. Before I continue, I do want to put this disclaimer up. Warning. Your Mega Studio News and Talk Show T content. Warning, over the age of 18. This channel and these videos are not meant for children under the age of 13. Okay, that's my warning. I will give you guys the warning in the beginning and also the end of the video, so you guys can't say you wasn't warned. And also, too, I want to say shout out to Religious Wink TV. I checked out her video this morning. Well, actually, it was like a couple of minutes ago. I had to watch the replay. And also, I can tell you that your videos is amazing. I wanted to ask you, what editing software did you use? Do you use for your videos? Because I like the way you do your videos, and the video that you did with Tasha K in it. I love how you know changed everything around because people can sue for infringement on copyright. So I like how you did that, and I kind of like how you did that. So if you can tell me what program you use to edit your software. We have a visitor. Let's see a comment. Oh my God! Wow! Look how we speaking of the angel. Religion Wink TV. Hi, Casey. How are you? I'm listening and hope all is well. Yes, honey. Yes, 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 yes. Hello. How are you? Good morning, good afternoon, good evening on this Sunday. Yes, I was just talking about you, and I wanted to know your videos is amazing. Like I tell you then, and I'll say it again. I love listening to your videos. It's just the inspiration because a lot of people don't really is afraid to share content like that, and what they do is they back off and they don't want to do that. But I can tell you, sister, you be putting it out there and keep it coming, keep it coming, keep it coming. Okay, thank you so much. Okay, so yes, we have. Okay, yes, yes, honey. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Oh, okay. Okay, got you. Is this an app, or I have to download it on the computer? But I would definitely, definitely be getting into that. See, first of all, let me just break this down. Naylove, if you guys shout out to Naylove. If you guys know Naylove, go on YouTube, follow her. When I was on Naylove channel, I ran into Religious Wink TV, and then from there, I went over to her page and I followed her because I didn't never hear about Religious Week TV until Nalov. So, when I went over there and I listened, I followed her and I listened to her information. I'm telling you guys, in the morning time, you get your spiritual food for the soul with the reading of the word. And also, you get the content. So, you guys need to go over there and show some love for Religious Wink TV, and they love too. Shout out to both of you, my black queens. Okay, thank you so much. Okay. Yes. Okay. Thank you so much. Yes. 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 Okay. Okay. Yes. Yes. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Okay. All right. So yes. So yes, shout out to them. Peace and blessings to Religious Wink TV and Naylove. Also, Naylove, when are you coming back on live? Because I do know that I'll be watching the repeats and I'll be like, I need me some more Naylove. Okay, just like well, I don't have to say that to Religious Wink because she be putting out videos daily. Okay, and I don't have to ask her. She already put it out there. It's either premiere or is live or recording, but it is there, and I'm just so happy because I got something to listen to. I mean, even if I can't see it, because sometimes I have the headphones on and I'll just be walking. I have my phone in my pocket. I can just listen, but just keep it going, keep it going. Yes, thank you so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you so much. Mwah, thank you so much. Thank you, thank you. Okay, so let me go ahead and talk about this. So yeah, so let me just put it out there. Let me just put it out there. The question is, are you going to take a vaccine? Now, I know a lot of people are saying, especially the New York firefighter, 53% of them are saying that they're not taking it. Okay, but are you going to take the vaccine when it is available to the states? Okay. And if you are going to take the vaccine, why are you going to take the vaccine? And if you're going to take the vaccine, okay, do you trust in the vaccine or you just feel that, you know what, I'm not messing with it? Because a lot of people that I know, I ask them, I say, listen, are you taking a vaccine? They're like, hell to the no. I ain't taking no damn vaccine. Okay. You ain't putting no vaccine up in me because let me just explain this to you. They were saying that if you took the vaccine and something happened, that's your fault. because it's not like it's mandated and they're saying that you have to take this vaccine. I'm not taking no vaccine. If I ask the question to myself, I'm not taking no vaccine. Why I'm not taking no vaccine is because I told you guys this then, and I'll say it again. You have to do your research and your investigation when you are looking at stuff like this, especially vaccine. Now, we all know that it takes a long time to come up with vaccines, trial and error, cross your T's, dot your I's, and then put it out there. The vaccine is not for every American citizen. It's not for kids. It's not for pregnant women. It's probably not for people who have other health conditions because they only tested and gave it to a certain amount of people, and it wasn't a lot of people, okay? Like almost 30, 40,000 people. They just haven't tested too many people for me to take this. And it's too fast. It's too fast. And a lot of people who was over there in UK was saying that they was experiencing some side effects from the vaccine. But here, every state's over here is trying to get this out there. But again, the vaccine is not for everybody. So again, the question is, are you going to take the vaccine? And if it's yes, why? If it's no, why? Okay? And do you feel that, was the government rushing this? When I said it on the last Kobe and Sheeny day, I said that the administration faked it until they made it. So we just looked at the news and seen that the current administration was trying to get on the people over there at the FDA to try to speed and operate at warp speed to get these vaccines out to people. But my thing is, are all the T's crossed and are all the I's dotted? Because again, you don't want to try to give this stuff to people, which they're going to do it. They're going to do it. And when they do it, again, if you take it, that's your legal pay to promise. Okay, like your signature is your legal pay to promise. By you saying, yes, I'm going to take this vaccine, and something happens to you, the government's not going to be responsible for it. It's going to be you. It's going to be left on your own hand because you are willingly taking this. It's not mandated. And then the reason why I'm saying, are you going to take this, is because we're December right now. The coronavirus hit us in January, February, March, April, May, June, July, August, September, October, November, December. As of December 13th, 297,886 people died. Since the coronavirus hit us, over 16,079,922 people were infected, on top of the people who are affected by the coronavirus. Okay? If you go to social media like John Hopkins or Google, it will give you the statistics and data. Now, my thing is this. Social media is saying that they have approximately, 4 million doses ready. We have over 330 million people in this country. Remember, the vaccine is not for the kids. The vaccine is not for pregnant women. And the vaccine that they said that they're going to administrate to when they get it is going to go to first responders, who some of them are saying that they're refusing. Okay, they're going to refuse. And it's going to go to the vulnerable, like the senior citizens. So my question is this. I know this might sound like a stupid question, but there's no stupid question, but I'm just going to put it out there. If we have over 16 million people infected in this country and over 297,000 deaths, you can't give the vaccine to people who have the virus, right? Can't do that. So that's 16 million out, okay? And then not only that, how can you give the vaccine to someone who don't know they have it? Because they did say that you're supposed to get tested because you could have coronavirus if you don't have it. I mean, if you don't know you have it, right? So you have to get a test. So we would already know that the vaccine is have to go to someone who has been cleared probably multiple times. Because now I'm seeing commercials on TV, and they're saying that you have to continuously to take the test, because again, like we know then that people had it and they was infecting people before they got their test results back. So they had it and they didn't even know. So they was going. That's how our numbers got so high rated. And not only that, ladies and gentlemen, the vaccine that they have is for the strain that had first came out. Now, mind you, there's 6 different strains of the coronavirus. And the coronavirus, okay, well, hold on. First of all, hold on. You jumping the gun, Kareem. First of all, the vaccine. You got all these places like Rite Aid, Walgreens, Harold's, pharmaceutical companies. They're trying to get in. Oh, and hospitals. They're trying to get in to get the vaccine. But how safe is this vaccine? And I'm not saying don't take it. I'm just saying do your research and your investigation on it. Okay? Because when all those other vaccines that came out that we have today, it wasn't done in no 11 months. Okay? It wasn't done in no 10 months. Okay? It takes at least 18 to 2 years to at least 5 good years to make sure all your T's are crossed and your I's are dotted. Because, again, the reason, to my opinion, my belief, I believe that the reason why they're trying to do this is because, number one, the current administration don't know what the hell they're doing, and they're trying to prove something, knowing damn well that they're not proving it this way, okay? And they're trying to put it under their belt since they claim that they did stuff within their first term, okay? Which this ain't proving nothing. This ain't hitting the head on anything, okay? Because, again, this vaccine is not for everybody. But if you look at the vaccines that's already out there, it's for everybody, including our kids, including our pregnant women. Okay? So, again, people, I cannot stress this enough. Please do your research and your investigation before you take this. And not only that, people, they're saying that when you take this medicine, that the side effects, you don't know what that side effects is. And I'm sure damn well they're not going to tell you what those side effects is, because it's all about this. It's all about this. The pharmaceutical companies want this. They're not worried about this. That's death. They're worried about this. Okay? Because they're trying to fake it until they make it. Okay? So I'm just saying. And they say that people who wear masks, people who wear gloves, people who do the 6 feet distance, social distancing, they say that that's some of the ways that you can help stop this. But my thing, people, is, and I'll go back to the Maddie in the Morning show. Okay? That's T.S. Madison on from the Queen's Supreme Court. There was a man that came up on her show, and he said that right now he's in quarantine with his lover, okay? And he said to us that he had and was practicing everything that the government had told him, okay? And they said that when if you protect yourself and you wear gloves and you do this and do that, the chances of you getting it is going to be very slim. Well, honey, he said he got it while he was doing all that. And not only that, he said his partner had it too, while they was protecting themselves. So how did that happen? Okay? So my thing is this. People, you can still get it wearing gloves, wearing masks. Uh, you can still get it for some way, somehow. Again, there are different strains of the virus. Okay? And from my understanding, this vaccine is for one strain. If I'm wrong, let me know. Correct me. The Serenity Prayer says, each one teach one. Okay, so teach me. Okay, school me because I want to know. And I want you guys out there to know that you guys need to do your research and investigation. Just because the government is saying take this vaccine because it's out there. Oh, whoop-de-doo. He says take the vaccine because it's out there. Mm-mm. I'm saying, people, ladies and gentlemen, do your research and your investigation. They're also saying, when I brought up the guy on Madison in the Morning Show, Maddie in the Morning, when he said that he contracted that virus, it shocked the hell out of me, and it shocked everybody else because it's like, at that time it was heightening to the point where everybody was now focusing on the mask, the gloves, washing your hands, which you should have been washing your hands long time. Okay, you should have been long time. Okay, you should have been doing that. But the gloves and the mask is something new for us. Okay, but my thing is this: the reason why I brought that up is because experts are saying that by time January 2nd, 3rd, 4th comes of 2021, our death toll could be up to 160,000 if people don't follow those orders. But my thing is, they told this to us in the beginning, and then they told us around the holidays, because you had Thanksgiving coming, they told us to do that, but they started shutting stuff down. They started closing stuff early. And I'm sure people was doing everything they could possibly do to social distance themselves. But again, who's to say that these people have not gotten it while they were practicing social distancing, have the gloves on, have the mask on? Who's to say? Because again, if you go back to that video in archives or Maddie in the Morning, he said that he received the COVID-19 while he was doing all the things that the government has said do. So if the government is saying take the vaccine, damn it, are you going to take the vaccine? That is my question. Are you going to take the vaccine? Is either yes, why, no, why? Because it is serious out there. So if they're telling us in the next 3 weeks that over 60,000 people are going to pass, and we are doing all the guidelines that we can possibly do, because some people are not out there. Some people are out there that's not practicing social distancing. There are people out there who are, and I see it from my eyes too. They're out there with no gloves on. They're out there with no mask on. They just taking it like, we in 1990 or 2000 or 2019. Because I could tell you right here that 2020 has not only been bad to the United States, okay? It hasn't only been bad to the United States, but it's been bad around the world, honey. The world. And then I hear somebody say, why do you blame this on the coronavirus? Well, honey, right now, we're going to blame everything on the coronavirus. Okay? Give everybody, it's everything blamed on the coronavirus, because the coronavirus has come in and it has halted a lot of things and has screwed up a lot of things, and it has killed so many people, and so many families have it devastated. Devastation. Okay? One family losing so many members to coronavirus. Somebody losing their father, somebody losing their mother, somebody losing their sister, somebody losing their best friend, their cousin, their uncle, their auntie, their grandmother. Somebody lost something. And damn it, whether or not you infected or unaffected, this administration got to go, damn it. It got to go. It falls all under them. I hold them 1,000% they accountable for this virus. Since you want to be on the stage and say, well, the last administration was let this many people die with the swine flu or whatever, or H1N1. Well, damn it, I'm telling you that this administration had allowed these people to pass away without doing anything for them. This great country, this great country could have done something way ahead of time to allow our death toll to be what it is. And not just our death toll, ladies and gentlemen, the United States of America holds the most coronavirus infection in the world. And we don't even have that many people in our goddamn country. This stuff started in Wuhan, China, with a population of 1 billion. And you telling me they only have 91,000 or 92,000 infected? That don't sound right. And like I said before, that when you go to all these street corners and you go on to all these intersections and you see these people selling stuff. What are they selling? Masks and gloves. Where does that stuff come from? China. How you going to be selling the enemy stuff that they started this stuff and you're on the street corner selling this stuff for $5, $10? These are the same people that started this in our country, and we have the most infected people in our country, but you're standing here on this corner selling gloves and masks that's made in China, sanitizer that's made in China. You better get a hold of yourself because it's real. And 2020 has been devastating to us all. And I just read in the news, we have lost 2 more people to coronavirus. So many stars, so many people have passed away. And it's just really sad because nowadays you would think it's natural causes, but it's like, damn, I don't know. Okay, like for example, Debo from Friday. They said that he died from natural causes, but then later on they said that he possibly may have died from complications of coronavirus. Again, ladies and gentlemen, they say you might have it and don't know. So if you're going to get the vaccine to people, well, they're going to say, well, you can't get the vaccine until you had a test. And then my thing, ladies and gentlemen, let me ask you this question. Do you get the vaccine every year or is it a one-time thing? Because you know the flu virus, the flu shot, you're supposed to get that every year at a specific time. Okay? But is this coronavirus one-time shot, one-time deal? Or you have to get it every time, every year? Or every 4 years, every 5 years? I got to look that up. And if anybody has the information, let me know. Okay? But again, it is real in this country. And we are December 13th. Okay? December 13th. We have approximately 2 more weeks. On top of this, 3 more weeks. I'm going to say 3 more weeks before December the 1st comes in. And we already know that Christmas is happening. They telling you that you have to stay away from your family, especially from the vulnerable, so you can protect them. Because again, you might not know you have it. It may affect them. New Year's. We know the big extravaganza. Excuse me. We know the big extravaganza is happening or was supposed to happen with Ryan Seacrest and taking the whole Dick Clark New Year's. That's been canceled. Now that's going to be virtual. So again, the coronavirus have dampened and changed and halted a lot of things. Television, sports, movies, Broadway, diners, clubs, gyms, schools, The only attention that we hear now is in the most that we haven't heard then. And the only time we hear about it is when someone passed away, is the hospitals. The hospitals and our healthcare workers are at the front line. But a couple of months, I'm sorry, a couple of years ago, they wasn't at the front line because they was just like our teachers. They wasn't even thought about it. The healthcare workers was just a speck, like plop. But now, since the coronavirus, now our healthcare workers and our teachers are at the front line because our healthcare workers are there in the middle of the pandemic or at the front beginning of the pandemic, and our teachers are there to educate whether or not it is remotely or whether or not it's in person. Okay. But my thing is this: do you hear China talking about this? Do you hear uh, do you hear them doing? Do you hear them? They have a problem. They go to school all year round. We have a couple of snow on the ground, and they say no, it's a blizzard day. You got to stay home. They want to give all these recesses and all these holidays and stuff, but no, the schools are closed. So I don't know what's going on with this country, but I know damn well that 16 million infection, this shit did not happen and start over here at the United States of America. It started in Wuhan, China. Okay? Wuhan, China. It started over there. It didn't start over here, honey. Okay? So, my thing is, ladies and gentlemen, we must do our research and our investigation. Okay? Oh, we got some comments. Oh, Religion Week TV. Okay. Yes. Yes. Got you. I got you, honey. Yes. So my thing is, are you guys going to take the vaccine? And if you're going to take the vaccine, why? Yes. Why? No. Okay. I wish I really had the community page on YouTube, but I know that YouTube has this, the thing where you have to have over a certain amount of subscriptions, people subscribe, and views. So it's all good. I have other platforms, okay, like my Instagram and my Facebook, which is all good, YouTube, because I thank you for allowing me to use the free services that you have here. And again, my video don't have ads. Okay, so you guys can watch my video and watch it straight through and not be bombarded by ads. Because I know, and I'll tell you, and I'll put this out there right now. When I see videos and I see an ad, you get a thumbs down. I'm sorry. If I see a video and I see an ad and I see one ad and then I see another ad when it starts getting good and then another ad, thumbs down. You get a thumbs down. It's not a thumbs down just for your video, but it's a thumbs down for your feedback as well. Because ain't nobody got time for no damn 3, 4, 5, 6 posts of ads. Like, that's crazy. So many ads. I could agree, like put an ad in the beginning and put an ad in the end. And then while I'm up on here on YouTube, basically it wasn't there to complain. It was basically there saying, thank you, YouTube, for giving me the opportunity to broadcast my videos on YouTube, on the platform. Okay, thank you so much for allowing me to do that. But here, YouTube, I have something else for you. YouTube, why are you continuing to ask me? I don't care about anybody else. Why are you continuing to ask me? Do I want to go to premium? I said no once. Every couple of days you keep asking me this. Why not implement a little button or a little box that says check? It says either ask me later or don't ask me at all. Because it's sickening when you have to keep asking. It's like when I play City Skylines, they keep asking me, do I want to buy more land? And I say, no. If I wanted to buy more land, I will tell you. But YouTube, if you can give that option of and just see how it works, right? Just see how it works. Just do like a pilot program and put that option in there. If you asked us for the premium and we said no, and we check that box and it says don't ask us again, it won't pop up. Good for me, because every time that shit pop up on my screen, I'm like, damn it, YouTube, not again. You just asked me this. Chill with asking me, okay? Also, I know that y'all have replay. Is it autoplay? Autoplay. Can you guys get a repeat? You know how you watch a video and you can put repeat and it goes right back to the first beginning? Like, can we get that? Can we get a button? I don't know if y'all had that button before, but can we get that button on YouTube? And can it be an option? Because I like listening to people. I like listening to songs. And if I want to listen to it again, I want to put that repeat, not autoplay, repeat on so it could go back to the beginning. Now, I know you guys are probably saying, well, we don't want to put the repeat play on there because that means that the person is going to get another view. Well, put it to the point where they don't get a view. We already seen it again. I thought when you refresh the page, it's going to count as a view, okay? Or if you, I learned this from Religion Wing TV. If you watch the video over 2 minutes, that counts as a view, okay? And trust me, I watch her videos and everybody else's videos who I love from beginning to end. And again, that's why I'm asking for the repeat, because I want to rewatch it all over again. And instead of going back while I'm doing something, washing dishes, working, or cooking, maybe if I have that button on to replay to a song or to listen to some valuable information from my subscribers or from people I'm subscribed to, okay, I want to rehear it all over again. So if you guys can kindly, YouTube, is 2021 coming, try to introduce that for something fresh for YouTube. Okay, because I know y'all changing all this other stuff in the background, which also too, please stop flagging my videos. Okay, stop flagging my videos. I don't know if it's YouTube flagging it or people flagging it. And I'm gonna do exactly what Religion Wink. I see how you learn something from people. Religion, I love the way she does her setup. Religion Wink TV, she has she has it in her description box. Okay, she's the disclaimer. So I know that I put it up on screen, but I'm going to also, if I could just probably need to copy it and paste that, honey. Religion, can I get that permission? Okay, let me know, honey. Okay, I want to be able to take that disclaimer that you have in your description box, and I want to be able to now post it under all my videos so I don't have to get my videos flagged, okay? Because that was something interesting that I see on her videos in the description, and I think that was a very smart move, okay? So, so let me know if I can do that, and if anything, because, people say if you got to ask first, because people be like, well, not you. I'm just saying people. They be like, well, you don't want to copy stuff and it's their content. So yes, I just want to know if I could do that, because that's a great example of letting people know what's going on. And I love the fact that you say this is allegedly. Okay, everything that you're saying is all allegedly. Yes, everything is allegedly. I even had it as entertainment. This is the opinions for me, okay? It's opinion for me, and it's not for anybody else. It's just my entertainment to you, my platform to you, okay? So everything here, if it said something, is allegedly, or if it's each one teach one, school me if I get it wrong. But yes, okay, we have to make sure that YouTube and everybody else come together for one. So so YouTube, please stop flagging my videos. The videos that you guys are flagging are the videos that was on there 2-3 years ago. Now, when you came out with this under the age of 13 and parental discretion is advised, you guys started that in the beginning of this year, let alone putting it out to enforce it. But it wasn't back then to those videos, because if it was, I would have done so, put that up there. But right now, you guys see the disclosure, and I'll do that at the end. But yeah, nevertheless, YouTube, thank you guys so much for allowing me to do this on YouTube and also my YouTube gaming. Thank you so much for doing that. Okay. So we have a we okay. Got you. Thank you so much. Yes, thank you. See, you know what you gotta love your subscribers and you gotta love the people you subscribe to because I'm telling you, they follow you, they watch you. Okay, yes, thank you so much. Yes, it is. Each one teach one. Thank you. Okay. So this is not a long stream. Again, this is the Sheeny and Kobe Bryant Day. I just wanted to come up here and ask you about the vaccine and ask you whether or not you're going to take it. Yes, why, and no why. Also, they're saying, and I did say something that I haven't said before, but well, in my other videos, when I said about the kids, they said that the kids they don't have this vaccine for the kids. So my thing is that it's going to be really tough to be in a household. You have kids. I know one lady who has 10 kids, 10 kids. And you're going to give the vaccine to her, but you can't give it to her 10 kids, and they go into school and possibly could be exposed from people who haven't taken the vaccine or people who is infected and don't even know. That is very scary. Okay, it's very scary. So yes, they said pregnant women have been given vaccine for decades, but they're saying that this vaccine right here, I don't know if Moderna or Pfizer or Johnson and Johnson or all these people who again, that's why I said they gotta fake it until they make it. They gotta test it out on so many adult people and forget about our kids, forget about our pregnant women because it's all about this. So at some point they can get this and they don't think about this. They don't think about that because we have enough of this. And when the American people need this in relief, they don't even want to give that either. Okay? But hold on. They're saying that they're saying here that Pfizer and Moderna vaccine both rely on brand new messenger RNA, but they don't see, they saying that is any specific cause concern with those vaccines. They said that the mRNA basically goes into the muscle cells, provide information to the cells about the manufacturing of the spike protein of the SARS CoV-2 virus. That's just one strain, honey. Okay. And then the mRNA is rapidly degraded. Okay, you guys can go online and find out what the NAR is and the mRNA is. Okay, but I'm just telling you right here that they're saying that pregnant women is not going to be able to take this vaccine. Okay, so damn if you do, damn if you don't. But my thing is, are you going to take it? So, ladies and gentlemen, um, I wanted to talk about that. And also, I want to just talk about one more other thing. I do want to say shout out to T.S. Madison, T.S. Madison and Diamond Styles. T.S. Madison and Diamond Styles did a winter. Let me just get this right. Matter of fact, let me just see if I can pull this up here because I want to shout her out because on Twitter she retweeted one of my photos that I did. T.S. Madison, I love T.S. Madison. Uh, Hold on, let me just see if I could get this for you guys real quick, so I could just nail this on the spot, and then you guys could go up there and watch the video. Okay, so hold on. Okay, so T.S. Madison and Diamond Styles did a gala on the 11th. Okay, she did a gala on the 11th. on hosting that show. Okay, and I know that I know they raised a lot of money too, because I think the last that I checked it was like 1,000 uh $1,000. But I think let me see. Matter of fact, let me see, because I'm actually rewatching it again. Let me see. Uh, I want to see how much money they raised so far. Because what they do is they put the screen up to show you guys how you could donate by calling a number or texting a number to donate the money. Okay, so I have this. Oh. Okay, so if the number, matter of fact, let me just share this number with you guys. 844. Matter of fact, hold on, let me do this, because I think this is a important, because we individuals forget about our transgenders, okay? And I want to do this, okay? I'm sure they still taking donations. So let me do this. Hold on. 844 844 6844 text trans. Oh goodness, it's supposed to be backwards. It's backwards. It's supposed to be because I'm sure that they still taking donations, and you guys can still donate. Okay. So yeah, so let's go ahead and, because I think that this is very important. I think it's very important. I think we all need to support one another. Okay. Like I said, you could support people in likes. You could support people in sharing. You could support people in viewing. You could support people with money. You could support people in all different types of formalities. There's all different ways you can support people. And right now, I'm supporting them by doing this. Okay. So yes. So text trans and to 844-844-6844. And this will be donated, the money will be donated to the House of Tulips in the trans district for their winter gala. And also to help people, because they also said that, and I'll read this here to you. It says here, the transgender district and House of Tulips, two black transgenders led by founded nonprofit organization to work towards ending poverty in their local transgender community, are thrilled to launch an upcoming virtual winter gala, which I'm out telling you guys to go see on the Trans District on YouTube. Okay, event with live music performed, and again, we just seen it with our wonderful people, celebrity special, guest appearance, and more, in support of raising awareness and fundraising for the cause of addressing community driven homelessness situation in 2021, impacting transgender people of color. So, again, if you guys missed it, you guys can go up there on YouTube and you guys can watch it. But at this number right here, 844-844-6844, text trans to this number and make your contribution to them and support them for everything that they do. Okay? So shout out to them. Shout out to Madison. Shout out to Diamond Styles. Okay? And shout out to all the performers that sing and play the instrument, sing and poetry, did your thing. Thank you for that. Okay? All right. So let me see if there is any breaking news. And if not, then that's the end of the show. Okay, let me see if there's any breaking news. And hold on, let me just go into the situation room. Go into the situation room. Okay. Okay, so let's see if there's any breaking news. Breaking news. If there's any breaking news. Breaking news. So let me just go ahead and say this and touch bases on this. I did tell you guys that over the weekend, Brandon Bernard was executed. Okay, Brandon Bernard was executed. He was executed on. Hold on, give me 1 second. He was executed on 12/10/2020. Okay, he died by lethal injector. Okay, and they killed him because of a crime that he committed in 1999. Okay, and people like Kim Kardashian and over 1,000 advocates, including the prosecutor, including the jury, had said that they would ask the current administration to commute this young man's life, over to a life sentence. And the reason why I was saying that this administration got to go is because this administration is all for the death penalty. And they executed this man. Now, first of all, I don't know about the case, but I can tell you what I read about the case and what Kim Kardashian and what everybody else is saying. First of all, this young man has said that he take full responsible for the crime. But ladies and gentlemen, let me just give you a little bit about this case. This case happened in 1999. There was two people involved, Brandon Bernard and also another man who was the judge, jury, and executor. He actually set that whole plan up. He actually kidnapped the people who he shot and killed in the trunk of a car. And the only play that Brandon Bernard had in this case was setting the car afire. And it is possible that he could have been forced by gunpoint from his co-defendant, who is already deceased. Okay? And the reason why they charged it as a federal crime is because it happened on federal grounds. But the death penalty came into the point because they said that the lady, because it was a man and a lady, a young minister and a young white lady, young white man who was in this trunk. They saying that the death penalty came upon Brandon Bernard is because the lady allegedly died or had a smoke concoction in her lungs. So that's saying that they saying that she allegedly was alive when he lit the car on fire. But again, how would he have known if he could have been possibly done this because he was forced to do it by the person who had already been executed months earlier? It was within the 11th hour, along with Kim Kardashian and other supporters who stood up and stood out for Brandon Bernard. He was supposed to be executed at 6 o'clock on that day, but it was delayed into 9:30 something because there was more papers that came in to the Supreme Court, the highest court. Well, the highest court is the Queen's Supreme Court, but the highest court, the Supreme Court, which they denied because this administration is for the death penalty and they have to get it out. Now, let me tell you something, people, because this right here this right here don't sit right with me. Okay, first of all, there is a man way older than Brandon Bernard that's on death row right now. Okay? And he killed 10 people in 1992. And he's still on death row. He didn't die before this man. There's a lady on death row by the name of Lisa Montgomery. And she was supposed to have been executed. But they delayed her execution. And she was supposed to be executed on the same day that Brandon Bernard was executed. But they delayed it. Why? Because she said that she's being executed at a man's jail and she's a female. And she was charged with killing a lady while she was pregnant and cutting her baby out of her stomach and taking the baby with her. Well, first of all, she strangled her and then she cut her stomach open and then she took the baby and she went and tried to live a happy life. And a couple of hours later, or a day later, they found her in possession with this baby. And she on death row. But they didn't kill her. They didn't kill her. And she's not a black woman. Brandon Bernard is a black man. His co-defendant was a black man. The people that they're executing now is black people. It is. So you need to do this now before the current administration is out, because they're saying that Joe Biden is not for the death penalty, so it's not going to happen. Let me explain something to you, ladies. They said that it's been over years since it was a federal. Actually, they said that the federal execution had halted over 20-something years ago. But now, since it's in play, because this asshole want to get things done and claiming that he get done things, so he needs to take people's lives. But again, I said it then and I'll say it again. So many people was on death row that wasn't supposed to be on death row, and they were killed for some innocent stuff. So many people was exonerated after being charged with football numbers in jail. And you telling me you couldn't give Brandon Bernard a chance? 18 when he committed this crime. And he was remorseful. That man spent 21 years in jail, had no infraction, no write-ups, was a role model in the community, and you killed him. You killed him. Let's have a moment of silence for Brandon Bernard. I want to say special thank you to Kim Kardashian. Kim Kardashian reacts to the execution of Brandon Bernard. She said she's been working on the prison reform during her legal internship. So I now know why Kanye West and Kim Kardashian was trying to get with this president. It's because, see, he was helped. Now, y'all probably don't believe me, but this is just my opinion. I know people are like, well, why Kim Kardashian around Donald Trump? Well, now we see why she was there around Donald Trump. She was there to try to help this man. You watch my back, I watch your back. You do for me, I try to do for you. How many people? Now we see. If she was in here to do legal internship, to do prison reform, didn't they pass prison reform at some point with Meek Mills and Jay-Z? Didn't they do that? Didn't they pass it? And didn't they decriminalize? Right now, they take away the whole marijuana, saying that most states don't even test for marijuana anymore, okay, including New York. They stopped that in May. They said no job now. If you go get a background check, or if you go get a drug test, they're not going to do a test for marijuana. Not as often as they would have done in the past, okay? Now people who have marijuana cases, they're either getting it expunged from their records or they're getting released from jail. Those, especially Illinois, look at Illinois. Illinois said in the beginning of this year, they wanted to legalize marijuana because they were strapped for cash. All these states and cities are doing their thing to try to do that prison reform, because so many people, and I watch Cops, and thank God that show is off television. They saying that after 30 years of having Cops on television, they're finally done. When I watch episodes in Cops, they say every time I hear people run and they doing this and they doing that. Why? Because they had weed on them. Why? Because they had a certain amount of weed on them. But they throw them to the ground and they stomp on their face and they pin them down and they charge them with resisting arrest, all for a bag of marijuana. But my thing is this: speaking of that, it's just more like prison reform. Prison reform. People go to jail for the stupidest stuff. That could be out for a ticket or going to like a rehab or something. But again, Kim Kardashian, she was doing her best to do the legal internship for her and also speak words for Brandon Bernard. And again, that's why I said we see Kim Kardashian. And I'm like, well, why is Kim Kardashian around Trump? Okay, why is Kanye West around Trump? You see why they're around. Because my wife is going to say, well, what I do, honey, you're going to do with me. And you're going to have to do it a different formality. I'm going to do it my way. You're going to do it your way. People might not like it, but we got to do this to try to get other things out, like get the help for this. And apparently it didn't work. It didn't work. She is so messed up, and I quote, after Brandon's last minute appeal was denied. They said, no, don't do that. No. They said that the government, it was within the 11th hour, and they denied it. They could have gave this man a life sentence. Didn't they give that boy Leroy Malvoy, the boy who was with the DC sniper? It was two of them, right? It was the young boy and it was the man. They sent that man to lethal injective. He died. But the kid, they gave him the death penalty, but later on, they commuted it to a life sentence. Why? Now, I was reading because they said that the only way they could commute it to a life sentence if they had poor representation at the trial. Well, let me tell you something. The prosecutor reached out. The prosecutor who prosecuted him over 20-something years ago reached out to the administration and said, listen, it'll be very fair game is if you can turn this man's life over and spare his life and give him a life sentence. The jury people who was in the jury box who found him guilty had came forward. Some of them had said, listen, we was not given information because, mind you, the day of the trial, his lawyer did not give no opening statement, did not present any statements, did not even let the defense speak. Nothing. It was just, we rest. Now, how are you going to do that when you are at a death penalty phase? You will want my lawyer to stand up and not say nothing? Damn it, you better say everything in the goddamn book plus more. Okay? You better stand for me if you got to stand there naked, bitch. I'm paying you and the state is paying you to represent me. This is a death penalty phase. You want to say something? Could that not been part of the legal representation that this man did not get, and it could have stand on the grounds of giving this man a life sentence? I'm just saying. You didn't have to kill that man. There's 4 other people who are in jail right now that have done serious and heinous crimes, okay? And that is still living on death row, or probably got their life sentence, they death row commuted to a life sentence. I watch Forensic Files, okay? It's real. I watch Unsolved Mysteries. It's real. How many stories have I heard that these people done killed these people? They even admitted that they killed them. They buried their body, and they're trying to get some type of immunity, or they want to get some type of fair game. If you give to me, I'll give you them, and or you commute my life sentence to my death sentence to a life sentence. They could have gave this to Brandon Bernard, but they didn't. And I'm mad. This administration got to go, damn it. They got to go. They got to go. They got to go. That man's life could have been spared. He had kids that he could not even touch. They came there to visit him behind a shield door, a glass in a door. And the only way they could touch is through the glass. He ain't never feel his baby. He ain't even kiss her. He didn't even tell her in her ear that I love you. Okay? But they were there for him. And they supported him. And they never left him. They kept coming up there, seeing him. If you go to my Facebook page, you will see the video that was shared by him. And it will make you cry. Okay? It will give tears in your eyes. Okay? Because this man, last words, as he was slowly slipping away on that gurney in that death chambers, his last words was, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. And if I could take this back, I could, but I can't. Brandon Bernard. Little Wayne. Little Wayne. Little Wayne. Now we know Little Wayne. Little Wayne pled guilty. What? Did you hear that? Little Wayne pled guilty. Now he probably said, I had enough. I had enough. We already know Lil Wayne, he stayed in trouble. But in the same way, it's like, where do you learn? Where do people learn from their mistakes? Where do people learn from the past? They let all this influence get to them that they are above or that they don't. But he pled guilty to possession of a firearm and ammunition. And he goes to court in January next year. And he can be sentenced up to 10 years. Now, you know they're not playing. They did it to Bill Cosby. They did it to Harvey Weinstein. They did it to Lori Loughlin. They did it to the lady from The Real Housewives. They locking these people up, people. Okay? They almost got Russell Simmons. Okay? They almost got him. I don't know if they let him off the hook, but they almost got him. Okay? They about to get R. Kelly. Okay? They're about to get it. They waiting to set him as an example. Okay? Well, he's already been set an example. He's in jail. I don't think that man will ever see the light of day. Okay? He has that obstruction charge, and he has three other pending charges in 3 other states. Okay? Federal charges. So he ain't going nowhere. He got that obstruction charge. That obstruction is about 99 years right there. He's done. Okay? So they got R. Kelly. Okay? I can't wait until they put a mud hole in Jussie Smollett. Okay? I can't wait until they do that. And I hope it's televised. I hope his trial is televised like R. Kelly is. I hope it's televised. Okay? Because Jussie Smollett is done. Okay? He messed up so many people's careers. He messed up so many people's lives by pulling that bullshit ass fucking shit that he did and caused Lee Daniels to lose his show Star and to lose his show Empire and so many other stars to go on there and act their ass out, but they can't do it because of the disgraced Jussie Smollett. But they're coming after the asses. They're coming after them. So Lil Wayne, they're not going to come after him because he's a man and he pled guilty to these charges. But he can be sentenced up to 10 years. Okay? And last but not least, I did do news from around the country and around the world. Okay? Let me see if I can pull this up for you guys and then it's over. I'm done. Okay? Let me see if I can pull this up for you guys. This is news from around the world and around the country. Okay, let me just see if I got this. Hold on. Let me see. Oh my God, the heat is up high in here, honey. Okay, so hold on. This was one of the skits that I used from my show on Friday. So excuse the happy Friday. It's not Friday, but boom. This is news from around the country and around the world. Okay, so before I go, and I'm gonna try to do this for every time that I do a show. So just to tell you stories about people that I'm following and people that are making being giving their part into the community and giving some vital information. Okay, so again, it's not Friday. Today's Sunday. It's Colby and Sheeny Day. But here, let me show you guys down under the Happy Friday. A bill has been passed, a $3 surcharge in New York. So if you are shipping, if you're getting a package in and you are definitely going to have to pay a $3 surcharge to help out the MTA. I don't know if this is probably just in New York State, okay, in New York City. But again, you're gonna have to help out the Metro Transportation Authority because apparently they strapped for cash, and they saying that if you do this in New York by the end of the year, they should have over $1 billion that should help out. Also, up at the top, you see Santa Claus and a little girl. The Santa Claus and the little girl is protected by a screen, a barrier screen. Yes, since we have the coronavirus, probably when you want to go see Santa, ladies and gentlemen, kids, you will have to give Santa 6 feet distance between you and Santa, okay? Because Santa can't get a cold. They said that he's immune to it, but hey, it is what it is, okay? You just got to give him 6 feet. This is what they're going to be doing, putting a plexiglass up to separate you and him, okay? Over on the next to it, it says lawmakers still negotiation relief. They still has no negotiation for a relief package for the many Americans here in this great country. I can tell you that there was a shutdown that had happened. It was supposed to happen on Friday, but apparently the administration saved it. But they say it possibly can happen. We don't know. But also, they're saying that there is no stimulus checks in the mail, not as of yet. They're saying that parties from the House and the Senate is not in agreement. They are not even talking. They're saying that the administration said that they wanted to add $600 into it to give to American people, but $600 is not enough. Not even $1,200 is not enough. But a little is something is going to count. Okay, it helps out. Okay, it may be towards a bill. It may be towards paying a bill, or it may be going towards a bill. That's the only thing we could possibly do it because we have bills. People have lost their jobs. People have got laid off. People cannot go back to work because there is this coronavirus that is in the play. Just the other day, so many restaurants had to close for good and permanently because of the coronavirus. But my thing is this. One thing that baffles me is that they're trying to add more money to this program called PPP. I don't know what that stands for, but I know that program is to help people and getting back on their feet and programs and stuff. Well, all I've been hearing is scams. Scam. Like most recently, where a 27-year-old was stopped in California, okay? And what they found in his Maserati, they found over $840 something thousand dollars in cash, over probably a box full of stolen identities from people that for unemployment. And long story short, they found heroin, they found cocaine, they found all in a loaded gun, okay, in this man's car. And he did a scam, the PPP. The PPP, the same money that these people are trying to put into these programs, the same money that these people are out here trying to steal. They're not out here trying to steal. It's not allegedly. They did. It's there. I've shared it. He's not the only story. There's other stories that I've shared on my social media platform that all you hear, some people, they went to go buy a boat. They went to go buy this. They went to go buy that. And where did they get that money from? The PPP. The same money that Washington is trying to put in. But you can't give people $1,200, but you want to give them $600? I don't think so. So there's no negotiation relief package. Down from under Santa. Snow leopard tested positive for COVID-19. Yes, not just human beings can get it, animals can get it too. Okay? They said a snow leopard right there. I'm sure that he wasn't happy that he got it. I don't even think he even cared that he had it. It's not like you're going to put an animal, or then again, you might can. I mean, there's no treatment for them, but a ventilator. Can you put you could put an animal on a ventilator, but you're not going to put an animal on a ventilator like you would put a person on a ventilator and keep their life living like you. Hey, Kareem, possibly you probably can. Who knows? But we do know that a snow leopard tested positive for COVID-19. And then over there to my lab dog. I love dogs. Study says that some dogs can detect virus in sweat. Now I wonder why. Now you see how He's. I call it. I say that they're huffing. That's what they doing. See, they do that because they have no sweat glands. See, they got all this hair on their body, but the cat and the dog cannot sweat. Okay, but they can detect virus in sweat. Now, how the hell can they do that? How are they going to determine that? What do they do? How do they come up with the notion of an animal could detect sweat? What, they lick it? They lick it. They got to taste it. See, that make me think about this video game where this robot, he's a police officer, and he goes to the crime scene. Instead of going taking like the lab, like taking the blood and the semen and the stuff that's left there, and bringing it back to the lab, what he does is, since he's a robot, he just puts it on his tongue, and right there, excuse me, it displays the analysis of this DNA or whatever he found, who it came from, where it came from, percentage. It's just like that. Okay, so maybe this dog has modern technology in him, because if he could detect sweat and we can't, then obviously they far more advanced in technology. Okay, down under the snow leopard is the white giraffe that was spotted around the world. And so since they spotted him, we don't normally see white giraffe. They say, hey, we're going to put a GPS system on this dude. So when he pretty much want to leave without letting us know it, we can find out where he at. Don't they do that to sharks? Don't they do that to dolphins? Don't they do that to whales? Once when they see them, they want to greet them, and then they want to put this device on them, and then they want to go about their happy way. Okay? Because they stay so nosy. They want to track these things. Okay? They want it for archives. They want it for history. I don't know. They just want this. They want this giraffe. Now, I know this giraffe is not in the United States. Okay? This is around the world. Okay? But it's so interesting to see a white giraffe. You don't normally see that. That's very rare. Okay? And then last but not least, you have I had watched In the Basement with Javon and Trezzy. Those are the two females over on the left and right, as you can see in the bottom picture down under the lab dog, across from the white giraffe. So Javon is the one in the chair, and Trez is the one with the glasses. So in the middle is my good friend Rodney Chester. Down from him is Jensen Atwood, and my lovely girl, Jania Frederick Aponte. Okay, if you guys don't know, I said it earlier in my broadcast. These are the Noah Ox cast. I love them. This is just some of them. Okay, but these are the main ones. Rodney Chester played Alex. Okay, and Jensen Atwood played Wade, and Jania Frederick played Brandy, who I love. Oh my God, I love them. No, they was on the show In the Basement with Javon and I may be pronouncing their name wrong. So In the Basement, you guys can see that online. Just go to YouTube and type that up, or you guys can go on my page, on my Facebook page, and you guys can click the link. Is there. But I can tell you something. These are amazing people, actors and actresses. I'm telling you, they're amazing people. Okay, amazing people. Okay, Rodney Chester. I can tell you, he said that they're coming out with his own show next year. And also, too, he just did. They all was a part of the Rona Chronicle too, by the way. Okay, and they look lovely. Okay, and he also said that he has a underwear line that is coming out. Okay, and once when that comes out, then along with his other line that he's doing, as well as he just did a pitch and I think it's pieces, tiny little pieces, or it could be pieces, but it's something with peace. Okay, but you guys could just type in Rodney Chester. You guys can follow him on social media. He ain't hard to find. Just type his name up on Google and he will come back in 2 point something seconds. Just like with my friend and my dude, Jensen Atwood. Okay? Jensen Atwood played Wade. Okay, and I could tell you this man is amazing. I tell you, black don't crack, honey. Okay, this man is. He tell you his age. You look at him, his body, amazing. The reason why I say look at him and his body is because he has this. He's always live on IG. Okay, favorite platform, IG. Oh, also not just his IG, but his app too. I'll get into his app in a minute. But his IG, he has on Fridays, which is called Bench Press Fridays, and he's always live up there, and he's always working out. So yes, when you want to see and you want to work out, you could go up there and you can see him working out. Okay, and of course I would like the body that he has because it shows that at the age he is, I haven't even gotten there yet. And if he have that type of body, then yes, it is black do not crack. Okay, because he look good. All right, he look good. So shout out to him. He's doing some amazing work. He actually has a lifetime movie that's out, and you guys can watch. All you gotta do is just type in Jensen Atwood. It probably come back in 6.2 seconds. Okay, because Google is now upgrading everything to a point where you searching and it will come back in a matter of seconds, honey. Okay. So yeah, he's doing something. You guys can go up on his Jensen Atwood app that you can go on the Google Play Store or Apple Store. Jensen Atwood is an app that gives you all the latest on what's happening with him. And last but not least, my girl, Jania Frederick Aponte. Unbelievable, Brandy. I just got to say this part right here. It's her and Alex. Her and Alex, that's Rodney Chester up there at the top. They sitting in the kitchen on Jumping the Bro. She says, Rodney gives her the phone and shows her his husband. And she says, "Oh, that's Trey. I know his big corn fat ass be manhandling you." And he said, "Yep." And it makes me feel like a real woman. They both say it together and they both say WOMAN. I love that part. That's my favorite part, along with other parts on there. But Jania Frederick Abate, she is a director. She's an actress. She actually just did or finished up 90 Days. Okay, you guys got to go see 90 Days. 90 Days, and I haven't even seen it, but I can tell you that I'm going to see it soon. I've only seen bits and pieces, but I can tell you that it's a classic. It is something that you want to go watch. Basically, it's about um, how to disclose your status to people. Okay, and one of the ways to disclose the status to people that she picked up was wait 90 days. And in there, it tells you, it gives you a love story. It gives you a story about a person who is dealing with their problems. And it shows you how they overcome it. And it shows you how they deal with it. So, yes, she directed that film. She also done a lot of other things. She had, I didn't even know this. And spoilers alert, but you guys, she said it on the show, but I'll tell you here. She said she was pregnant while she was doing the show. And I was like, what? She did not look like she was pregnant. Okay. That shocked the hell out of me. I was like, what? And also, too, I didn't even know that they didn't have like no dressing room. She was saying that they use Alex, well, Rodney up there over top of them, their car to get in and get out, the wardrobe pieces, makeup and stuff. So they was really on a short budget, but they made it happen. They made it work. So again, that's the cast and crew over there. You guys could go up on YouTube to In the Basement with Drezzy, with Javon and Jezzy. In the Basement. I'm sure if you type it In the Basement with, it's gonna come up because they are well known on YouTube as well. Okay, so you guys could go take up and watch that interview. This is or was news from around the country and around the world. Okay, so yes, that's it. That's it. That's my show. This is my show. Okay, Kobe Bryant Day on this day, the 13th. It's not Friday the 13th. It is Sunday the 13th. Okay, so yes. Again, I want to say, I'm forgetting my shout outs. How can I forget that? Okay. Okay. So, ladies and gentlemen, thank you guys so much for tuning in to this broadcast and this broadcast on Sheeny and Kobe Sunday the 13th. Okay. At this time, I do want to say special thanks to the following. No, no. All right, special thanks to the following. All right. All right. So, ladies and gentlemen, thank you guys so much for coming on to this episode right here, right now. Special thanks to those on YouTube. Thank you to those on Periscope. Thank you, uh, Religious Wink Television. Thank you so much. Nope, that's not what I want. I want this one. Thank you so much. Okay, and thank you for your comments. Shout out to DC Sanders. Shout out to you as well, my friend. Okay, and shout out to all those on my YouTube for making it happen. Okay, okay. So that comes to the end. You guys, for more information, you guys could visit the blog page. Bye.